Hello everybody and welcome to Pignet. If you're not familiar with my channel, nice to meet you. My name is Jessie and I'm coming to you with another tiny food video because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do this week and I was like, you know what? I haven't done one of these in a really long time. So a tiny taco was requested by definitely at least one person. And that's all that I need really is just one person to give me the idea. And that'll do it! Here I am, I'm drawing a tiny taco. When I filmed this, I made a lot of bad mistakes. Not necessarily with the drawing, I'm actually pretty happy with how the drawing turned out, but the sun was beaming in the window and I was like, ooh, let's try to film it with the sun, like directly beaming on the page, which should have worked out fine, but the sun was beaming on my spare bed, so I decided to draw this on my spare bed, and I'm realizing, now that I look at the footage, I'm realizing that was a bad idea because it kind of, you can see the fact that the page like jumps up and down a little bit, and it's because I'm like leaning my weight onto the bed. So lesson learned, don't do that. And also when I had it directly in the sun was like reflecting off this page, right? And so it's like super bright. So this whole time I'm doing this, I'm basically blind. It's like when you go into any bright area, when you're like outside and it's really bright and you come inside and then you can't see anything. Bad idea, Jessie. Bad idea. This week's been interesting. Had a lot of ups and downs. If you follow my Snapchat, you've caught a couple of my stories, a couple of my downs, which included going for a jog earlier last week and completely beefing it on the floor. I was running along like a champ, like I do, and I don't pick my feet up very much because I run so slow. And normally I can catch myself, but this time I just didn't, and I cracked my phone screen. I didn't just fall like on my knees, like I fell on my knees, I fell on my palms and skimmed my palms. I fell on my elbow, and a lady saw me, which is the worst part, but the best part is when you're jogging, this is the first time in your life when you have the opportunity, when something humiliating happens to you, you get to just run away because that's what you were doing anyway. So I just ran away. I don't even know if she really saw me or if she like asked if I was okay or anything, because I had my headphones in and I was listening to a podcast and I was not going to have it. I was just going to run straight home with my bloody knees. I don't even care. Another down this week. Our furnace kicked the bucket, which is awesome. And of course it happened on Saturday, when it was like 20 degrees at night. We've had unusually good weather this month. Like normally February is just the worst. So I'm so excited that it's March, because March is the promise of better weather coming in Buffalo. And by better weather, I mean like days above 40 consistently. That's good weather for us here. I woke up Sunday morning and the house was 62 degrees and we have it set to like 67 or something like that. So I was like, uh-oh. It sucks to always obviously have to take a hit to our bank account, but I feel like this was sort of a blessing in disguise because while we're getting this done, we had a coil added that supposedly makes it a lot easier for installing air conditioning if we want to do central air. So we'll probably look into that this summer. And then also, we're having this humidifier attached to it, so it's like the entire house system will have a humidifier attached, because in the winter my skin is always trash, but it is so bad. I mean, you can kind of see in this video my fingers look like crap, and it's because it's so dry. My fingers get cracked and my face is just like, ugh, I hate it. It's the worst. So I was looking into getting a humidifier anyways for our bedroom, like a bigger one, and this is just like even better, so I'm okay with it. I don't want to spend the money, but I'm okay with it. We can afford this setback. It's okay. Some of you, if you follow my channel regularly, you would know that over the last couple of months, my freelance has been really picking up and it's finally calming down a little. So I was thinking, I haven't done any like vlogs recently and I kind of miss it. So let me know do you miss seeing them? No, don't, you know what? Don't answer that. Don't answer it, because I miss doing it and that's all that matters, right? And honestly, the reason why I haven't done any is because, well, for starters, I've been so busy, so I just don't have time. When it's cold out, I just want to stay in my house and not doing anything, and I want to do like the least amount as possible. So now that it's nicer, it's getting nicer, it's waking me up, you know what I mean? Like everything wakes up in the spring. I'm hoping that I can start bringing in a little more content for you guys, whether it's in the form of tutorials, because remember when I said I was going to do those, and I've only done a few on my channel in general. I do want to do more, like drawing tutorials and stuff, Photoshop tutorials. I do want to do that, I just don't have the time at this moment exactly. But I want to bring more of that to you. I want to bring more vlog kind of things, just more content in general. And specifically, I do have a video coming up that's a pretty lengthy illustration that I've been working on. It's this commission I've been doing, and part of me is thinking of making it a longer video because the drawing took me 9 hours to do, so I have a ton of footage. Obviously, I would cut it down. Like, I can cut it down to a normal 10-minute or less video, but I could also make it a little longer if I wanted, so I don't know. Give me some feedback on that. My problem is I wouldn't know. If I did it longer, I think I would want like a specific topic to talk about that would be more than just rambling nonsense. Maybe there's something I could talk about that would take up the span of at least 15 minutes, you know, and I could try to make it a longer video. But let me know what you think about that, or if you have any ideas of something I could cover that would be like a lengthy thing and would kind of correlate with that. Maybe even like a Q&A or something. I don't know. Let me know. But thanks so much for watching. If you guys like this tiny taco drawing, let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. Leave a comment below letting me know how your week's been going. And if you have any feedback on the ideas for the longer video and what my topics might be for that. Other than that, I'll see you guys next week.